Yo, what's up, YouTube? I'm trying to experiment with making videos again about just whatever. I'm trying to break back into it, but I made a video on TikTok. I feel like with these topics like MMA, boxing, UFC, I just thrive better in like long form, multi-minute like conversations because I don't like it just having to skip over shit. It's just annoying. Anyways, UFC 329 went down last weekend. Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway too. And I mean, what can I say? First, before I cover the main event, I just want to go ahead and say this. That entire main card before the main event was absolute cinema. Like, genuinely, absolute cinema. I mean, King Green versus Terrence McKinney. Terrence McKinney is winning all the first round, absolutely dominating King Green. Then, very end of the round, King Green pulls it out of the fire, knocks Terrence McKinney out. I mean, I don't know if I mentioned, I was watching with my girl. She can tell I was going crazy. I was going crazy. I was in shock. I mean, that was an incredible fight. And then you had Brandon Royval. I cannot pronounce this other guy's name for the life of me, okay? So I apologize. But it was like Kavanaugh. Yeah, I think that was it. Kavanaugh, rising prospect. He looked really good. I know he lost, but he did look really good in there. And I do think that he has a very bright future in the UFC, and he probably will be a champion. Brandon Royval gets. I mean, from Royval, all you expect is violence. So you got a display of grit and heart, and overall just an amazing fight. Might be fight of the. I was about to say fight of the year. Fight of the night. Could be fight of the year. Who knows? I don't know. Anywho, Kavanaugh, both guys look good. Brandon Royval got the win. Third round submission. Great fight. And then after that, Corey Sandhagen versus Mario Batista. Corey Sandhagen loses a decision. Mario Batista wins. Great performance from him. He's nearing another title shot. Well, not another title. He hasn't got a title shot. He's nearing a title shot. I think that Umar Nurmagomedov fight helped him out a lot, because just being in there with Habib's team, Umar Nurmagomedov, being in the octagon with him, that gives people good experience. Even if it's a loss, it gives them good experience. It helps them level up. So, impressive win from Batista. Co-main event, Paddy Pimblett versus Benoit Saint Denis. People who bet on Benoit Saint Denis to win probably feel stupid. I went into this fight thinking that both Paddy and Benoit had a good shot at winning the fight. What does Paddy Pimblett do? He goes in there, submits him 48 seconds. That is insane. 48 seconds puts the lights out. I mean, that on a McGregor co-main too. I mean, that is going to be a classic highlight reel for the rest of his career. When you think of epic finishes, that's what you think of. That is going to play at the very start of Paddy Pimblett's highlight reel when they're showing his fights and like hyping up his next one. With that said, is Benoit Saint Denis overrated? No, I'm joking. But with that said, this is a thought I had. What do you do with the little voice crack? What do you do with Paddy Pimblett as in terms of his next fight? Because he is undeniably a star, right? Did they try to set up the rematch with Justin Gaethje? Do they give him Ilya Taporia? Do they give him the winner of what will likely be Charles Oliveira versus Arman Tsarukyan too? I don't know. I'm interested. I think that Paddy versus Ilya Taporia makes the most sense because obviously Taporia is coming off of the loss to Gaethje. He needs a comeback fight. Paddy is a winnable fight for him. Tough fight, but winnable. So, as far as what's next for Benoit Saint Denis, though, I haven't really thought about it. Somebody like Rafael Fiziev or like Mateusz Gamrot, maybe? I don't know. I'm just shooting out ideas. Those could be possible. We'll see. Now on to the main event. Oh, also, before I move on, I want to mention some of the prelim fights. First off, I want to address Gable Stevenson and his win. I can't really say what he did on here, and I'm not going to. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm going to address what he did. If y'all want to know, look it up. But unfortunately, in my opinion, he got a knockout win. He won. What really surprises me is that he got signed to the UFC when he's 3-0. Well, now 4-0. But he got into the UFC when he's 3-0. That's so unheard of. That is so unheard of. That shocks me. But he got a win. I was hearing like it might have been like Johnny Hawk's MMA or something, saying like we may want Gable to lose because I feel like everyone is on the Gable Stevenson Gable Stevenson hate train. I want to see him fight Josh Hokett eventually or soon. Josh Hokett, there's so much against Gable Stevenson that Josh Hokett can and will use against him. I think Hokett puts the lights out, but we'll see what happens in time. I also want to mention Robert Whittaker. Robert Whittaker moved up divisions from middleweight to light heavyweight. He knocked out Nikita Krylov which was just a fantastic performance from Robert Whittaker, man. I mean, you couldn't have asked for much better. He looked really big in there. People were calling him fucking like fat and shit. You got it. No, knocked him out. I was pretty sure it was a knockout. Yeah, but very impressive. Very happy for him. He's had a rough time at middleweight lately, and it was just really nice to see him get a win at light heavyweight in a new division. Now finally, what are we at? We're at 10 minutes. This is what I mean by I thrive in long form content styles when I talk about MMA and shit. Anyways, main event time. Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway 2. The fight that we were all looking forward to. It was a fantastic card. It's still a fantastic card. But obviously, it was just kind of a letdown. And it's a bittersweet ending. And unfortunately, the way that main events play out will oftentimes dictate people's overall view on the card. But Conor McGregor, Max Holloway. Conor's big return. He hasn't fought since July of 2021 versus Dustin Poirier for the third fight. And in that fight, he broke his leg at the end of the first round. Keep that in mind. Epic walkout. Conor walks out. Still an epic walkout. Fight starts. Throws this like wild fucking like spinning head kick. Go watch it back if you haven't seen it. Immediately falls. I don't understand why he would throw that shit when you're coming off of like a career-altering injury. I mean, no one has recovered from what he faced against Dustin Poirier. Heard a noise that scared the shit out of me. No one recovers quite the same and can be the same fighter. Hear it from Chris Weidman. Anyways, he falls after that kick, gets back up. Soon after, he falls again. And Max, he's trying to get in the guard, trying to get some ground and pound, and he lands a few good strikes. But, I mean, at this point, it's pretty obvious that Conor is compromised. He gets back up, maybe like 30 seconds after. Here, I'll get up and demonstrate real quick. If I even can, I don't fucking know. He like holds his, y'all probably seen the picture. He like holds his leg like this in pure pain. He just goes, ah! Wobbles back, referee stops the fight. And he just goes back to his corner and just like holds the octagon cage like this. Just in pure disappointment. And that's really how we all felt. I mean, my girl can tell you, man. When Conor fell for that second time, I just straight up walked out the room. I walked out of the room because I just knew what was about to happen. I got pure PTSD from 2021, okay? And then while I'm out here, I just hear that it got waved off. I hear like John Anik and Daniel Cormier going, oh, it's over. And that is it. Max Holloway has beaten Conor McGregor in an anticlimactic end. Conor McGregor is injured. And that just sucked fucking dick. I mean, it was so disappointing, man. And I mean, it was really sad to see Conor like that. I mean, Max comes up to him and is like, hey man, why the fuck did you come back? Dude, Conor just starts fucking weep, like turns his back and just weeps on the ground. It's just so sad to see. And there's that picture where he's crying and like crying on Bruce Buffer's shoulder. And it's just really sad to see, man. It's really sad. People obviously listen, man. The internet is a great thing and it's also a bad thing. Okay. Obviously there are people out there. Memes are gonna get made. I've seen tons and tons of memes. But I mean, really, man, I'm actually pretty sad about this one. Why it affects me so hard, I think, is because, I mean, you can also kind of reference Tony Ferguson here. For MMA fans who became a, is it raining out? No. But for fans, fuck. For fans who have joined in late like me, alright, listen, my first MMA fight that I really watched and was invested in was Israel Adesanya versus Paulo Costa. That was my first. I'm pretty sure like the fucking like night before. I don't know. My memory's probably skewed the hell up, but I also watched a Korean zombie fight. I don't know. Anyways, um, why? I'm trying to collect my thoughts here. They're getting scattered. I had a bunch of fucking brain fog. Anyways, for people who joined late like me, um, there's really only like old tapes you can watch when you want to see Conor McGregor's, prime in his heyday. I mean, unfortunately, I've never been able to see. It's not like I was crying. My nose is just congested. I've never gotten to see Conor McGregor win a fight, like watching it live right there. And that's really sucks. It really does. I'm pretty disappointed. But the difference between Conor McGregor and Tony Ferguson is that Tony Ferguson has been able to win 2 fights in boxing. Up in Misfits boxing, he fought Salt Poppy Kid, and then he fought Warren Spencer. Fun fact: that Warren Spencer fight was on my birthday. It was on my birthday, and I was just praying on a Tony win, and he got it, and it really just truly made me so fucking happy. Because I've watched like every Tony fight since, what was it? Maybe Bobby Green? Or King Green? I think so. But I've never seen Conor like win a fight since I've been a fan of the sport, and that's sad, man. Especially the impact that he's had on the UFC. And honestly, I feel like the UFC is gonna do him dirty. I mean, he has 1 fight left on his contract. Say what you will about that Max Holloway fight, that fight still counted as a fight on his contract. He has 1 left. They did Nate Diaz really fucking dirty, trying to pair him up with Hamzat Chimaev. What are they gonna do with Conor? I don't know. We'll see in time, but I honestly don't feel like I want to see the 3rd Max Holloway fight. I don't. I don't know what's next for Conor, or who we should fight next. I mean, the Michael Chandler fight. The Michael Chandler fight is on the table, but I mean, the UFC even said it. Like Dana White and Hunter Campbell, they said like they were interested in that fight like a few years ago, but today, not so much. I think mainly because of Michael Chandler's star power. It's kind of gone down a lot. And especially after the Mauricio Rufy loss. And Paddy Pimblett too. I also hope that they get Max Holloway a fight pretty quickly. And I was surprised listen, we know what happened in March. We saw Charles Oliveira beat Max Holloway. Usually when like elite fighters like Max Holloway lose, they usually take like a year off. I was very surprised to see Max return to the octagon this early. Now I feel like the UFC should do him a favor and get him a fight booked pretty quickly here. That was a lot. Like, he didn't have to do shit. He didn't have to do anything. Could you consider it like wasted training? Maybe. The UFC just should book Max another fight before the end of the year. That's what I'm saying. I hope he gets that. Do I have anything else to cover? I do not think so. I just hope that Conor McGregor makes a swift and quick recovery, that his injuries don't take too long to recover from, and that we can see him in the octagon one last time. And hopefully a win. I heavily still believe in Conor McGregor. A lot of people don't, but I do. I truly believe that he can get another win. Anyways, that'll do it for this video. If you enjoy it, leave some feedback. Leave a comment. Leave a like. Subscribe if you will. It's been a while since I've uploaded. It's been a while, man. I don't know how much I'm gonna like edit this. Probably not really any. I just want to upload this to just get fucking thoughts out. But if you guys want more, leave me some feedback. MMA content and boxing might come back. Guess what? If you've been watching the channel for a really long time, you know that I was a fatty. Look at me now. Your boy's the lighting is pretty shitty right now, so you can't even see any muscle. But your boy's, there's been some changes around here. That's all I'm saying. But maybe like some bodybuilding content. We'll see. I want to get back to recording, man. I really do. Anyways, this video is running past 20 minutes. I want to go ahead and end it here. Again, run up the video, leave some feedback. I want to know. And with that said, you guys have a fantastic day. And that's all that needs to be said. Peace out, y'all. Have a blessed one.